Okay, you're gonna be like this. Give me a little this and a little smaller. Yeah, right there like that.
We are ready to start the press conference. All fighters to the dais, please. Is everybody up? No.
Shakur, thank you so much. And Oscar's here? You're here. No, Oscar, yes, Oscar, yes. Oscar, Jesse, Jesse right there. Yeah. Maddie.
Okay, to all the media and everyone in attendance, immediately after this press conference, we need to clear the room because they have to set it up for another event. So we're going to ask everybody to go out these doors right here. Around the corner there's two ballrooms, the Pier Ballroom where all the print media will go, and the Palm where all of the electronic media will go. We're going to let the fighters exit first, and Lee and Fred will be with them, and then you guys will go to your designated rooms and everybody will get their interviews.
Good morning, buenos dias. Welcome to this press conference, which will announce our card for April 22nd. I want to thank everybody for coming out this early in the morning. And I have to say that those of you who are covering this are witnessing now the start of the future of the sport of boxing. Boxing is a great global sport. It is a sport that is understood and followed by people not only in the United States and by our neighbors in Mexico and Canada, but people all over the world. And as we will go forward into the future, starting with April 22nd, we will be demonstrating to you the global aspects of the sport, which is booming in places as far away as New Zealand and Australia, in the United Kingdom, in Asia, all over the world. Fighters are coming up and are performing for worldwide audiences. And the fighters that we will be showcasing on this April 22nd card at the StubHub Center in Carson, California, are the brightest, I believe, of those stars. In any event, we will be distributing this card all over the United States and Canada and Puerto Rico on Top Rank pay-per-view at a price of $44.95. As you realized last winter when we distributed the Pacquiao-Vargas fight, it can be purchased from every cable system, satellite provider, in the same way as events that are distributed by the premium networks. There's just no difference for the consumer. And before I introduce the fighters on this card, I'd like to bring to the microphone representing StubHub, the Vice President of Marketing and Communications, Brendan Hammond. Brendan?
Thank you all for coming out this morning. It's certainly a pleasure to be introduced by someone of Bob Arum's caliber. Thank you to Top Rank Pay-Per-View. We are thrilled to host this triple header at StubHub Center, which is the premier outdoor venue for boxing in Southern California. Tickets are on sale now, and we look forward to seeing you all on April 22nd. Thanks again, Bob.
The tickets are on sale now. The advance sale has been tremendous. We have kept the ticket prices realistically priced because we want as many people as can afford it to buy tickets to the fight at very reasonable ticket prices, and we hope to have a full house at StubHub Center on April 22nd. So first, I'd like to introduce to you a man who made a big hit at the Olympics in Rio. He represented the United States and won a silver medal at the age of only 19 years. A lot of people call him, including ourselves, the future of boxing. A young man who will be, I believe, a superstar in the way that Ray Leonard and Oscar De La Hoya became superstars. Top Rank is honored to be promoting this young man in association with our co-promoter, who's here someplace, Antonio Leonard. There's Antonio. So before I bring Shakur up, I'd like to have Antonio, who's always very engaging, say a few words about Shakur. Antonio?
Good morning, everybody. As you can see, I like to say about this young man, Shakur Stevenson. He's a very exciting young kid. I work with a lot of fighters. I've been around for a long time, for about 30 years. And I've seen a lot of great fighters, and I believe that this kid is very amazing. When I first seen him as an amateur, you know, I seen all the charisma, his good look, and right away, you know, my mind clicked to say, this is the guy that needs to be with Bob Arum, because I think he's amazing. He know how to develop a great young fighter, and I figured, you know, I'm going to give Bob Arum a good ride these next 15 years. So I said, what other great partner to have? So I'd like to thank Bob and the Top Rank staff for allowing Shakur to make his debut on this exciting card on the 22nd of April with these three amazing world champions, Oscar, Gilbert, and Jesse, and with the guidance of Top Rank and James Prince and Josh Dugan and Andre Ward as his manager. I think Shakur is on his way to do great things. You know, and with that being said, I know Shakur is going to make a great fighter. He's going to be a multiple times world champion, and he's very good. Thank you.
Now I'd like to bring to the microphone Shakur Stevenson's co-manager. Andre Ward is one of the co-managers, but James Prince has been a friend of mine for many years, a no-nonsense guy, a terrific manager. Please welcome James Prince. James.
Good morning. I'd like to thank Top Rank for this opportunity. Great city of California, Stub Hubs. We're excited about bringing Shakur Stevens to you all on April the 22nd. We're even more excited about aligning him with a promoter who has extended their portfolio to a global state of mind. You know, we analyze a lot of opportunities on making this decision with Top Rank, and, you know, they were second to none. So with that being said, we're expecting, as Tony said, we're expecting great things from Shakur, and we know we got the truth, and we know we align with the truth. So therefore, look for the truth. This is really history about to be made. Thank you.
Thanks, James. Now it's a great pleasure to bring to the microphone a young man who we're very, very excited to help launch his career, and a career that we believe will be like a rocket ship, that where the sky is the limit. Comes from Newark, New Jersey, the pride of Newark. You know, we brought the top-ranked fighters like Gilberto, Oscar over to Asia to fight. Now we're bringing an Eastern kid like Shakur to California. I think it's the first time visiting the state of California. So please welcome a terrific young man who you're going to really love as you see him develop as a professional over the years. Please welcome Shakur Stevenson.
How y'all doing? I just want to start off by saying I want to thank God for this opportunity, because without him I wouldn't be where I'm at. So then I want to say a big thank you to my team, James Prince, Andre Ward, Josh Dubin, for picking out the right promoters for my team, Bob Arum and Antonio Leonard. And I'm just excited. I can't wait to have my pro debut, and I plan on entertaining the fans, and I can't wait. So thank you.
So let's go to the first world title fight. at 122 pounds, super bantamweight, Jesse Magdaleno, a homeboy of ours from Las Vegas, won the World Championship last November, defeating the legendary Nonito Donaire in a very, very good fight. And now, instead of resting on his laurels and taking an easy fight, he said, put me in tough, and we've put him in tough. He's fighting a young Brazilian fighter from São Paulo, Brazil, who is training in Las Vegas, Adilson dos Santos. You know, Brazil is turning out some terrific boxers. We have a couple of them fighting for Top Rank. Esquiva Falco, the silver medalist in the Olympics, in the London Olympics, and he's already made his professional debut. The gold medal winner in Rio in the lightweight division, Robson Canseco, a terrific fighter, and Dos Santos is a tremendous fighter, a real test for Jesse Magdaleno. So I'd like to bring him to the microphone, Adilson dos Santos.
Bom dia a todos. Good morning. Quero agradecer primeiramente a Deus pela oportunidade, a Bob Aaron, a Top Rank, agradecer a Brad Kutcher, a Patrick Nascimento, meu manager, a minha promotora IBG, e quero dizer a todos que estou treinando bem para fazer uma belíssima peleia, para fazer uma belíssima luta no dia 22, e vou chegar na luta 100% bem, e estou preparado para Jesse Magdaleno. Muito obrigado.
Okay. Good morning, everybody. I want to say thank you to Top Rank Promotions, Bob Aaron, for this opportunity, matchmaker Patrick Nascimento, Brett Goodman, and my promoter from Brazil, Edu Melo, for IBG Promotions. And we are ready for this fight. I am training in Vegas for a month, so I will be ready for the next fight on April 22. Thank you very much.
So Jesse knows that he has his work cut out for him, because every one of these fights on the card is going to be a very competitive fight. But Jesse is really, we signed him for his first professional fight and promoted many fights for him. Sometime he lacked a little discipline and didn't give boxing the time and effort that was needed. But since he's been with Frank Espinoza, his manager, he's turned it around. His record is outstanding, 24 wins, no defeats, 17 knockouts. Real terrific talent who, again, will be one of the superstars in boxing. Please welcome from Las Vegas, Nevada, the champion, Jesse Magdaleno, and his manager, Frank Espinoza, Jr.
All right. Have you ever worked so hard for something that once you get it, you'll defend it with everything that you have? I've been fortunate enough to see one of my boxers continually fight to defend what is his. Jesse Magdaleno will be defending his junior featherweight title for the first time Saturday, April 22nd, in a matchup that you do not want to miss. Magdaleno took the WBO junior featherweight title last year in a powerhouse fight against Nonito Donaire. With a 24-0 record, Jesse knows the taste of victory well. He will be stepping in the ring against a respected fighter, Adilson dos Santos of Brazil. Jesse is eager for the fight and up for the challenge. We want to thank Bob Arum, the reason why we are here, and Top Rank for showcasing our talent. You will not want to miss this big ticket fight and the chance to witness Magdaleno defend his title for the very first time. Thank you.
Now it's a pleasure to bring to the microphone the champion from Las Vegas, Nevada, Jesse Magdaleno.
Like I said last time, it feels great to be back. I'm ready to put on a great show for 2017. There's no easy fight in this sport. Everybody that steps into that square circle is a champion, win or lose. But I like to thank Top Rank and Pay-Per-View, and my manager Frank Espinoza, my coach Manny Robles for putting the time and the effort and being there for me to showcase everything that I have, and that's being a great fighter that I am. Like Bob said, I had a few ups and downs as my career, but I'm on the right track, and we showcased it my last fight, November 5th, against Donaire, which was a great, respectable, and amazing fight. And April 22nd, you guys are going to showcase and see another great Jesse Magdaleno, who's ready to put on a great show for everybody, and alongside with my teammate Oscar Valdez, a great friend, Ramirez, and even the new face of boxing, Shakur Stevenson. And we're here to give everybody what they want to see, and that's a great night of boxing. Thank you.
The next fight we're going to talk about is the super middleweight world championship, matching a Ukrainian fighter, Max the Tiger Burak, from Kiev, Ukraine, against the champion, undefeated Gilberto Zurdo Romero. Now, as far as Burak is concerned, he's one of the group of Ukrainian fighters that are making a tremendous mark on the sport of boxing. On April 8th, for example, 3 Ukrainian fighters will be performing at the Harbor Casino in Maryland, right across the border from Washington, D.C., Usyk, the cruiserweight world champion, Gvozdyk, probably one of the top light heavyweights in the world, and the fabulous Vasyl Lomachenko defending his title against Sosa, all Ukrainians. Burak, as one of the Ukrainian stars, is a very accomplished fighter. He poses a tremendous danger for Gilberto Ramirez, but those of us who understand the situation know that Gilberto is ready to rise to any kind of challenge, and he wants tough fights. Look when he won the title. He fought Arthur Abraham, one of the best super middleweights in the world. Not only did he beat Abraham, he won every round. And everybody then said, well, Abraham was washed up. But that was baloney, because Abraham's gone on and fought 2 more fights and has the same skills that he always had. Zurdo Ramirez made Abraham look like he was washed up, but he wasn't. Zurdo Ramirez was inactive after the Abraham fight with a bum hand, which is now completely healed. He's here today with his trainer, Hector Zapari, and our co-promoter for Zurdo Ramirez, Jesus Zapari. And I talked with Jesus outside this morning, and we made an arrangement. Jesus is scouring all over Mexico. He has some great Mexican fighters, and he's going to sign more and ship them into the pipeline for Top Rank in association with his company to showcase in the United States. So first, I'd like to call to the microphone, great guy, big boxing guy, who's done such a great job promoting Zurdo Ramirez. Please welcome Jesus Zapari.
Hi. First of all, I want to thank Bob Arum, Top Rank, for the opportunity give us to work with them and develop Gilberto's career. I want to thank the media. I want to thank the Staff Center for this opportunity for next April the 22nd. We have a lot of confidence on Gilberto. This is going to be his big year. He's been working really hard. He's a hard-working kid. He's been always waiting for this moment to come back to the ring. And I think the next April the 22nd, he's going to come back to please the fans, and he's going to be ready for the big fight this year. Muchas gracias a Bob Arum, Top Rank, por la oportunidad que nos están dando de trabajar con ellos y desarrollar la carrera de Gilberto. Les quiero agradecer a la media por estar presente aquí, a Staff Center por la oportunidad que nos están dando de pelear ahí en su lugar. Les quiero decir que Gilberto ha estado esperando este momento por mucho tiempo. Nunca se ha alejado del ring, siempre ha estado en el ring, en el gimnasio, entrenando duro. Y este próximo 22 de abril, él estará listo para regresar con una gran pelea para los aficionados. Y este año va a ser el año grande de Zurdo Ramírez con el apoyo de Top Rank que siempre nos los han dado y de Bob Arum. Este año vamos a hacer grandes cosas. Muchas gracias. Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure to bring to the microphone the world champion. I told him after the last year when he was sidelined for a big part of the year with a bad hand, that we're going to work him really hard this year, 3 or 4 times a year. A lot of people are looking to fight him. There's some great fights out there, but we know he's going to rise to the occasion. Do yourself a favor. He trains in California, where all of these champions, Southern California, where all of these champions are training. Watch him train and see his great skills. Please welcome the super middleweight champion of the world, Gilberto Zurdo Ramirez.
Good morning. First of all, I want to say thank God for the opportunity, Bob Arum, my team, everyone to make make it happen. And I'm really happy to be here once again because I'm really excited to back in track, back in the ring. I want to be a really exciting fight for all the people, all the fans. I've been training really, really hard in Mazatlan here. I've been training for a long time ago to waiting for this moment. And I'm happy is because it's the right time. Because when I hurt my hand, I feel a little bit sad because I can fight. I don't do nothing like 3-4 months, and after that I back in track. And thank God, thank everybody. This big cartel wanna be a really exciting for all the people because my friends and me we are not doing everything in my hand is staying really possible to win and to keep the belt. And Max Burak is a good fighter. Everybody don't know him about too much. Everybody don't know too much about him, but I know that it's gonna be a very good fight, very completely fight. Thank you, everybody. Primero que nada quiero agradecer a Dios por la oportunidad, a Bob Arum, mi equipo de trabajo. Muchas gracias a todos por estar aquí, por hacer esto posible. Hemos estado trabajando muy duro para esta pelea. Hemos estado trabajando en Mazatlán. Seguimos trabajando aquí. Ahora, con mi regreso, me siento mucho mejor. Por lo de mi mano, me siento más enfocado, me siento con más ganas de triunfo ahora que voy a volver al ring y estoy muy contento por pelear aquí en Los Ángeles. Muchas gracias a todos. Gracias.
Jesus, his English tutor gets a bonus, right? That was a great job. The featherweight championship of the world, which will be fought on April 22nd, could very well be a candidate for Fight of the Year. It matches two terrific fighters, the champion, who many of you are familiar with, who had a meteoric rise last year, winning the title defenses, a guy who everybody who follows boxing asks me about, Oscar Valdez, and Miguel Marriaga, who is one of the hardest punching featherweights anybody has seen, with a record of 25 wins and 1 defeat, 21 knockouts. This, believe me, will be a tremendous, tremendous fight. So first, I'd like to bring to the microphone the #1 WBO contender from Cartagena, Colombia, the Scorpion, Miguel Marriaga, together with his promoter from All Star Boxing, Ruben De Jesus.
Good morning. First of all, on behalf of All Star Boxing and the Tuto Zavala family, we would like to thank the media for being here this morning. Bob Arum, they've been wonderful partners, Moretti, the whole staff, the whole PR staff. We've been treated very nice, and we're very privileged to have Top Rank as partners, not just for this, but many other things that we do along the year. First of all, before I turn the mic over to Miguel, I wanted to say that Miguel Marriaga and the Oscar Valdez fight, it's going to be a fight to remember. The StubHub Center has a history of having very dramatic fight of the year candidate fights, and I believe that this fight, the Valdez versus Marriaga fight, most definitely is going to fit that bill. You're talking about two guys that are punchers. Miguel Marriaga, as Bob said initially, is probably one of the hardest puncher in that weight division that's around. Those who were at the photo shoot yesterday and the video shoot saw Marriaga's fitness. He looks like he could be ready to fight next Friday. So he's in definitely good shape. He's going to fly over to finish his camp in Mexico City in the altitude. We're very looking forward to it. We have a lot of respect for Valdez. I believe that Valdez is a great fighter, but we also believe that he hasn't faced a puncher as Marriaga. And obviously, sometimes in boxing, you have a lot of punchers that can't catch, but I think that Marriaga has proven that he can punch, but he also can catch. If you guys seen the fight with Nicholas Walters, so it's going to be one of those fights to where anything can happen. You can't get off your seat. So we encourage everybody to tune in, buy the pay-per-view, because you're probably going to miss one of the best fights of 217, or it could be one of the best fights in boxing history. Now, with that said, I turn over to the #1 mandatory challenger for the WBO, Miguel Marriaga.
Good morning. Primero que todo, agradecerle y darle las gracias a Both Aro y a la empresa Top Rank.
Good morning. I want to first thank Bob Arum and Top Rank Promotions
por darme otra oportunidad. Estoy acá en los Estados Unidos con otro de mis sueños de pelear título mundial.
For giving me another opportunity to fight here in the U.S. and to follow my dream with another title opportunity.
Venimos trabajando, ya se había venido diciendo sobre esta pelea y bueno, ya se dio la oportunidad. Primeramente, agradecerle y darle las gracias a Dios.
We've been working for a while for this fight. There's a lot of chatter that's been going on, so we've been working on it, and we're here, the opportunity here, and I want to thank God.
También agradecerle a mi país, Colombia, a mi pueblo arjonero, darle las gracias a todas las personas que me han apoyado y me han brindado el apoyo.
I want to thank my country, Colombia, my municipality, Arjona, and everybody that has supported me and been with me throughout this whole journey.
También agradecerle a México, que he estado haciendo por tanto tiempo campamento en México, y agradecerle a la gente también que esperen todo de mí, que vamos a ser campeón.
Also, I want to thank all the folks in Mexico for supporting me through all my training camps in Mexico City, and have faith in me that I'm going to be world champion.
Estoy preparado para esta pelea. Ahorita estamos acá en esta rueda de prensa. Ahorita viajamos a México y vamos a prepararnos al 100 para venir el 22 de abril en óptimas condiciones.
I'm getting ready for this fight. We travel to Mexico City after this press conference to finish the final preparations of the fight for April 22nd.
Agradecerle y darle las gracias a todas las personas que están presentes, también por el apoyo. Muchas gracias.
Thank you, everybody, for being here and supporting. Thank you.
The champion, Oscar Valdez, is here with his manager. I made a mistake because they're co-managers, Frank Sr. and Jr. So Jr. spoke for Magdaleno, and Frank Sr., I think, is going to speak for Oscar Valdez. So please welcome one of the great managers in boxing today, Frank Espinosa.
Thank you, Bob. Thomas Edison once said that there's no substitute for hard work. When you put in the work, you will get those results. Someone who has not only worked hard, but has seen that work pays off is Oscar Valdez. Not only is he undefeated with 19 knockouts, But Valdez is also an only two-time Mexican Olympian. Winning is nothing new to Oscar, but that doesn't mean that he stops working. He's been successful in stopping his last 5 opponents. On April 22nd, Valdez will be defending his world title against Miguel Marriaga, who had a big win in December. Oscar welcomes the fight, and he's up for the challenge. We're excited to be here today, and we want to thank Bob Arum and Top Rank for showcasing our talent. Also want to thank Manny Robles and Edgar Haskell for keeping my guys like a fighting machines. On Saturday, April 22nd, come and see how the hard work paid off in the ring. It will be a night that you don't want to miss. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Let's talk. These guys, you know, the managers are great talk, but it's the trainers that do the work. Manny Robles.
Thank you very much. Well, thank you everyone for being here, and thank Top Rank, Bob Arum, and of course Frank Espinosa for the opportunity to allow me to work with this young, fine man such as Jesse Magdaleno and Oscar Valdez. All I can tell you is my boys will be ready. They will definitely be ready for action on April 22nd. That is my duty. That is my job to make sure that my boys come in 100%. Jesse, as Bob Arum said, had problems in the past with discipline and whatnot, but I can tell you that all of that, that's exactly what it is. It's in the past. Jesse's a new man now. You know, we're a family. We're not just boxer trainer. We're more than that, and my boys know that, as well as Oscar. So I can tell you that Jesse will not have a problem making weight, just like the last fight. He will be 100% ready. And as far as Oscar, well, everyone knows Oscar. Oscar's an action-packed fighter, strong, solid. As the gentleman said in the past, that they don't think that that Oscar's ever faced someone like Marriaga. Well, I can say the same thing. I don't think they ever faced anyone like Oscar Valdez. I'm a testament to that. Nobody works harder than Oscar. And expect fireworks that night. Thank you.
You know, Senor Robles doesn't only train Spanish guys. He'll be in New York next week with a young man making his professional debut. He's also training, in California, Mick Conlon. So, you know, he's a terrific trainer and really getting the reputation that he deserves as one of the top trainers in boxing. Oscar Valdez is something special. We all know that he's a great fighter, that he's worked very hard, that his performances have been stunning. But boxing doesn't exist in a vacuum. Boxing exists in the world at large and what's happening at the world at large. And Oscar Valdez is a symbol of that world. With all the talk about building border walls higher and higher and higher, reaching to the sky, Oscar Valdez stands as a refutation of that type of talk. Oscar Valdez, born in Nogales, Mexico, educated by and large in Tucson, Arizona, still living in Mexico, still a proud Mexican who also recognizes the contribution from the United States in his education, is a symbol of how joined our two countries are and the people in the two countries. So Oscar Valdez represents something really special. And over and above that, he has shown what a tremendous fighter he is and what a great role model he is for people on both sides of the border. So it's a pleasure to bring to the microphone the featherweight champion of the world, Oscar Valdez.
Good morning to everyone. First of all, I want to thank Bob Arum, Top Rank, for making this possible. You know, headlighting this event means a lot to me. I also want to thank my team. Without them, I wouldn't be here. I always say it, and I'm going to keep saying it every time I get the opportunity. Frank Espinosa, Frankie, my trainer, Manny, and Edgar Hasso, we put in the time. I haven't seen a manager like Frank that goes to the gym every day, or Frankie, to see how their boxers are doing. So that means a lot to me. It means a lot that we're not only a team, we're a family. Working next to Jesse Magdaleno, also seeing Zurdo Ramirez in the gym. We all help each other out. You know, we're a great team. We help each other out. We know that we're the face of Mexican boxing right now. So we got to take that very seriously. We work hard. That's all we know how to do. We work hard, we help each other out, and we get the job done in the fights. This April 22nd, I know we have a tough fight ahead of us. Miguel Marriaga, I've seen him fight before. He's a very tough fighter. I got much respect for him as a person, as a fighter. But inside the ring, all that goes through a window. You know, we're going to give it our best. I'm going to do whatever I have to do to come out victorious that night. I worked so hard to get that belt, WBO belt. It was my dream come true. I'm still living the dream right now, and I don't want it to stop. I don't want Miguel Marriaga being on the way to becoming a great fighter. So I'm going to do my best. I'm going to do whatever I have to do, work hard in the gym, and whatever I have to do to win, I'm going to do it that night. Thank you very much. Ahora en español. Bueno, primeramente quiero agradecerle a Top Rank, a Bob Arum por esta oportunidad, ¿no? Que me dé la oportunidad de pelear en este estelar en Step Up. No, es una gran oportunidad para mí para demostrar quién soy yo, que estoy capaz de pelear en estas peleas grandes. Estoy más que emocionado. Quiero agradecerle a mi equipo. Primeramente, otra vez lo voy a decir, a Frank Espinosa, Frankie, mi entrenadores, Edgar Hasso y Manny. Hacemos un excelente trabajo en el gimnasio. No nomás somos un equipo, siempre lo he dicho. Es más que un equipo, para mí es una familia. Trabajar juntos es lo que más vamos a hacer. Estoy muy agradecido especialmente con Manny porque todos los días me empuja para entrenar más duro. No hay un día donde no podemos tomar el día libre. Tenemos que entrenar duro para cumplir nuestros sueños. Mi sueño siempre ha sido ser un boxeador grande. No nomás ser campeón mundial, sino ser un boxeador que la gente reconozca como Julio César Chávez, Eric Morales, Juan Manuel Márquez. Cuando menciono a los boxeadores grandes de México, estar en la lista. Yo sé que es un camino muy largo porque para igualar lo que ellos han hecho va a estar muy difícil porque son unas leyendas en el boxeo y las guerras que ellos han tenido va a estar muy difícil, pero no es imposible. Eso es mi sueño y ojalá un día me dé la oportunidad para lograrlo. Esta pelea contra Miguel Marriaga lo estoy tomando con mucha seriedad. Lo he visto pelear muchas veces a Miguel Marriaga. Le tengo mucho respeto como persona, como boxeador. Es un excelente boxeador. Gracias a Dios tengo la oportunidad de pelear con él porque sé que si gano esta pelea, pues la gente me va a dar el crédito que merezco porque Miguel Marriaga es un gran boxeador. Así que este 22 de abril voy a dar mi mejor esfuerzo para salir con la mano en alto y bueno, tratar de poner la bandera de México lo más alto posible. Muchas gracias.
So Oscar and Jesse will also be training in Southern California. So don't wait for media days, the press. Come out to the gym, watch them as they prepare for these really terrific battles. I want to thank the beautiful top-ranked knockouts for gracing our platform today. The tickets are priced, as I said, really reasonably, $35, $50, $75, and $125, plus a small facility fee. Tickets are available now on Axis.com and at the StubHub Center box office. The pre-sale, Dina reports, has been tremendous. So if people want to get tickets, they should get them as soon as possible, because for this card we're going to have, and these prices, we're going to have a complete sellout. So I want to thank you all for coming. We're going to take pictures now with the participants, and I'm looking forward to April 22nd. Should be a great, great night of boxing. Top Rank pay-per-view of $44.95. Thank you very much.
We're going to have a slight change after the photos are taken. Since we still have time in the room here, we'll just keep the fighters here for the interviews. Okay?